Smooth. I'm gonna literally be sleeping outside. Yeah, I see what you're doing. Peace and love, always. We are vibing outside, recharging. I literally just got done resting or charging up. Now I came outside for some actual charge up the sun. And I don't be on this shit that long. I only come in here when I need to, right? But I came outside to recharge. Just got done, eating, resting before that. We're charging up before that, right? Welcome in. And made a salad, got done eating that. We just came outside to vibe, catch some of the sunlight. But I did have a message for the originals though. For the originals, those people that can never fall victim to the system, those that can't fit in, those that we can't be anything other than authentic in ourselves, because our internal blueprint always makes us or pushes us back to who we are. You feel me? It's not so much that we need to go along with all this shit they got out here. We don't need to, work these jobs or anything like that. We more so need to get back into alignment with ourselves. Peace, welcome in. Focusing on ourselves and focus on the internal part, because that's what this year is about. The snake year is more about shedding, letting go, decluttering, and making sure your internal place is safe, and making sure that it becomes a foundation for the coming years to come, right? Because that year is going to be about embodiment. As some of us are already in that stage, in that mindset, we training, we working out, we making sure we eat, and making sure we're taking care of our vessels completely, making sure that we are tuning ourselves to the frequencies of the planet, making sure we're getting enough sunlight. We're just doing everything we possibly can do to make sure that we are well within. Doing all of this, laying that ground for the foundation, that's going to be very key to aligning ourselves to the abundance, and really us elevating ourselves and evolving to get these downloads and information that we should be getting every single day. Getting outside in that sunlight and grounding yourself is going to be very key for you to be you, to get back to that stage, to get back to your greatest self, to get back to your higher self, and get back to the connection that we always have. So it's very imperative that you do this for the originals. You gotta stop fucking with a lot of people in your family, those that don't get shit. You can't help and assist everyone in this world. There are going to be those that were actually not going to be. There has to be those that fuck off, that don't do shit, that literally waste their own time. There has to be those that are like that, because they have to be the image of what not to be like, so that you can be yourself. And what you should be doing is removing yourself from these people, removing yourself out of these people's life, removing your energy from stagnation. That's not going to get you anywhere. Stagnation is just going to, that's where the dead is at. The people that are not moving, not doing nothing, that's where they're going to die at. Going out, partying, drinking, heavy sets. Like, you can't be out here just letting go your energy like that, especially for men. Your sperm is your fucking life. Fucking 24 goddamn 7, bro. You literally just giving away your energy. Okay? That's not the place for you to be if you're trying to evolve. You need to hold on to your semen, brother. Yeah, and the more you do that, the more you allow those energies to get into you, those possessive demonic energies to get into you and hold you to that low vibrational energy. That's not what we need to be at. For sisters, if you are just fucking and be out here just fucking, you need to go do you some cleanses. Even if it hasn't been a while, you've probably been celibate, you probably haven't done something in a long time, those energies still attach and hold on to you. because your womb is a portal. You have to understand that the womb holds a lot of sacral energy. And so when you just been out here unintentionally just been having sex and doing all types of things, and especially if you allow another man to just ejaculate into your ass, all that shit still holds or is still inside of you. You need to go do a Yana steam. Go look up some sisters that's doing that. Take some herbs. I know wormwood's good. You know, there's a couple of shit good. You can always look up and go and find out. But we really need to be in a state of letting shit go, removing ourselves from certain places, decluttering the shit that's in our spaces, and creating a foundation for our greatest self. And look more toward taking action. Like, there's enough talking about a lot of things. You can talk about every damn thing there is and speak about things every goddamn day, but it's the action that's gonna get shit moving. Until you take the action, nothing's gonna happen. Until you take those steps, nothing's gonna happen. Even if it's small steps, even if it's baby steps, it does not matter. The small steps will lead to the biggest steps in this world, right? And the consistency behind that, the discipline you get from being consistent, the intention and the consistency that you have in your life will take you to the greatest depths, take you further than any other person who isn't doing nothing. Even if you aren't where you want to be right now, constantly being consistent, being present, and being intentional with your steps will take you further than anyone else. But most definitely, work on yourself and love yourself, and just take a step back sometimes, because that's what most people be needing. Take a step back and look at yourself. Reflect upon your self-reflection. If you need to have people or friends to help you to see yourself for real, because that's what some of us need sometimes. We need a person to reflect back to us the person that we are, but also be aware of what we're seeing in that state. You always seeing yourself with a reflection with somebody else. Everyone that you meet is a reflection of you. So when you meeting these people and you seeing these people and people popping up in your life, you're looking at yourself. Peace and love, y'all. Tap the screen if you in. But you're always looking at yourself as a reflection of the people that come into your life, especially in the now. Everybody that you're meeting, whether that person's low vibrational or high vibrational, that's where your energy is at right now. You fucking with people that's they not doing shit, they're not bettering themselves for real, they're not working on themselves, they're not mentally or physically or spiritually in tune to anything that's going on. They still out here playing along with the government, the politics. They still paying attention to celebrity. They still doing this fuck shit. If they still on the fuck shit, then that's some shit you can't fuck with. You got to recognize that, realize that, and respect yourself and see that this is not somewhere that you need to be right now. Appreciate the likes. This is not somewhere that you need to be right now. So remove yourself. Simple as that. If you really want the best for yourself, then you're going to remove yourself and put yourself in the better positions so that you can be your greatest self, so that you can reach your highest point. You're not going to sit in the same place over and over again. You're not going to keep getting fucked. Nigga got a bird. You got a mole? My bad. My bad. My damn cat got me for a minute. Nigga I heard it screaming and shit. Nigga grabbed a mole from somewhere. But definitely be in a point of working on you, getting rid of things that don't benefit you. That's all this year is about. Getting rid of old shit, old beliefs, old patterns, old psych, everything. That shit has to go. Because the question you should be asking yourself is, where are you trying to go? Where are you trying to be? What are you trying to see? Where are you trying to reach? We have years upon years, and I don't like to count time because time is not a thing. But you can't continuously do the same shit over and over again. It's like you get in a relationship with somebody that treats you like shit, and you blame the person for treating you like that when it was you who treated yourself like that in the first place. You were treating yourself like shit in the beginning and thought somebody outside of you could fix you. That's not how shit works. That's not how shit works. It's internal. It calls for an inner reflection. You have to see you. You have to be you to see you. And being you will make you change who you are. It will help you to take the steps to be greater than your current self. This man's still fucking with his thing. So just let go of shit for this year. Because that's what this year is about. Shedding the old, bringing in the new. Or creating room for the new. So it's always going to call for that love of self. Because that's all this is. It's you loving yourself. You seeing where you at, not liking where you at, and you correcting where you want to be at, where you need to be at. Even if it is a want. You know, some sisters or some people in general, it'd be a lot of sisters though, but people in general, they may see their physical outlook and don't like that shit and say, oh, I need to lose this weight, I need to do something, I need to, you know, they correct the physical, but you know, training isn't physicality, it's 100% mentality, okay? But just working on one aspect of yourself, the body. It does tremendous work for the mind, and the mind and the body come together, does work for the spirit. You know, when you're training for the body, you're going to work on the physique, you're going to work out, you're going to train, you're going to go run, you're going to go do some things, right? Then you're also going to change the things that you're eating, and understand that the food and body and mind relationship, that goes hand in hand, because the foods that we're eating, it literally alters your DNA, alters the way that you think, alters the way that you express yourself, because food is literal information. And so you understand this and you're taking this food into yourself, you have to understand that a lot of this shit that you're putting into you is actually what's harming you. It's what making you think low frequency vibrations. It's what making you continue to fall back over and over again, because you keep allowing this energy in your field, you keep consuming this shit. So when you are working out, you're training, and you change the thing that you eat, and you're gonna see elevations in your mind. You're gonna see the sharpness in your mind, and that's what training is really for in the first place, to sharpen your mind. So you're gonna start working on your craft, working on you, and changing your outlooks on everything, because it all goes hand in hand. But that's why it's very key to change what you're eating, but at the same time, you not just being aware of the shit not just being aware of the food you're eating, but you're aware of everything in totality. Everything's just energy. The things you're consuming, the foods, the environments, the people, and that's literally what the mind, body, ascension, the program that I've got, the program that I put out, and it's free actually. It's a download PDF. I got it in my link tree. Now that the mind, body, ascension program is literally working on the mind and the body. They're helping you to create a facility to allow you to ascend better, right? Ascension comes with lightness. It doesn't come with heaviness. We're letting go. We're changing what we're eating. We're fasting, because fasting is very key. Fasting is one of the best things you can do for yourself, not just physically, but also mentally, because you're decluttering your mind. You're removing the blockages of energy in your body, and that's what they've been doing throughout these years of you eating all these foods, eating all these things, consuming just these environments in general. When you're consuming all this shit, you're blocking your energy from flowing properly. You know, it's like a river. And in the river, you got all this muck, you got all this dirt, you got all this bullshit that's been around you, and that's in the environment, the things they feel is in this environment. So once you start to remove this muck, you allow the water to flow more properly and more thoroughly. And that's the whole point of my mind, body, ascension, is to help you to get the energy or to remove the muck to allow your energy to flow more properly. And it's going to be fasting. It's going to be mostly intermediate fasting, because intermediate fasting is probably, that's like one of the biggest keys to just even beginning out doing longer days. And it was just intermediate fasting every day or a couple of days out the week would do tremendous for your body, rather than you just fasting for one complete day, because it's multiple days after back, and what you're doing is giving your body the time to actually process the things that you're eating, to actually eliminate the things that you no longer need, and to give your body the vitality and the energy it needs to continue on throughout your days in your life. So all that in general, the fasting, the learning about even just how to cook. I'm also going to put some an ebook to learn how to cook some things, learn how to create some different recipes. I know some people don't have any ideas of how to even begin to change one's life and get onto a cleaner path for yourself. There's going to be some shit like that on there too, right? But all of it in together is really going to help you to ascend. It's really going to help you get to that mindset, and help you clear that mind, clear the energy, and help you flow a lot better. Excuse me. Because that's what this is all about. Realigning your energy, taking back your energy for yourself. Because every single day you go out here, you with people, you're going to these concerts, you're going to these parties, everything you're doing, everything you're paying attention to, right? Because remember, your energy is your true currency. And what you pay attention to is where your energy goes, right? So you're always paying attention to all these things out here that doesn't contribute or benefit you at all. And that's how they harvest your energy. Every time you pay attention to the government, you pay attention to these concerts, you go to these concerts, you listen to this music, you do all these things, no matter if it is a brother or sister that you go to listen to, and even they are taking and getting some of your energy, because you're giving it out. You're jumping up and down, clapping for a brother and sister that's on stage. That's still energy being taken from you. But we shouldn't be in the field or even doing that right now. Right now, you should be taking in your energy, grabbing back your energy from the places and people that you wasting your fucking energy on, your time on. You should be focusing on your inner dialogue, focus on your inner self, really. Focusing on you. That's all we need to do right now. Focus on yourself, focus on your growth, focus on your own light. Be authentic, be the love that you are. Be yourself each and every day. Work on the smaller things, and maybe you're still saying a couple of words that don't really reflect where you want to be. Change up your words. Maybe your habits. Change up your habits. Do the smaller things so that you can take the bigger steps for yourself. If you want to change some things that you're eating, you want to eat more living food, add some more fruits in your life. Buy the fruits that are in season, because not all fruits are supposed to be grown 24/7 year round. You got to be conscious and aware of that too. And then really all that together, bro, the food, the habits, once you start doing those smaller things for yourself, you're going to see the bigger steps coming in, the alignment, the abundance, everything that you need to really up your game and up your levels, right? And that's what my program is about. That's what my Discord is about. I got a Discord now, and I put on my Linktree, and that's going to be really just a community of like-minded people where we can come together and push out ideas, push out workouts, and really help to question the depths of ourselves and find out more about who we are as originals, as people, as brothers and sisters. And that's really the place that I put out for that, for community. Because we may not have somebody physically with us and where we at. A lot of us may not have someone that's physically there with us right now. And we may not have someone to talk to speak to, and it's just us. Because that's what it be most of the time, just be you, by yourself, talking to yourself, with yourself, right? To have a place, to have someone to talk to have someone to speak to, listen to you. That shit does so much for you, because now you don't feel like you're always alone. And we're never alone, truly. We're never truly alone. But just having that, even on the social media level, it still does good for people. But all my programs, even my my PDF, my YouTube. If you ain't already on there, I need to start posting more on my YouTube. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I need to probably take that bitch off. That's one thing I need to get back to. But my Discord, my PDFs, even my Instagram is on there too, because I'll be posting on my Instagram. But I just don't be live on my Instagram like that. I ain't gonna lie. I'll come on here faster and quicker than I will on my Instagram, because that Instagram shit's something else. I know people get on Instagram and they be trying to go live, talk about some real shit, and you start putting times on their shit. Start timing how long you can be on that motherfucker, like for real. So I'm really gonna be getting back up with my YouTube, but TikTok, post everything on my TikTok. Everything. With me working out, me eating, to me posting just information or downloads and messages that I do have for the collective. So everything that I do is really on my TikTok. Peace and love. It was 4 o'clock. I really got in here for like a little while and just put out that message that I had earlier. What else I got? I think that's about it. Peace and love, y'all. Welcome in. I think that's it for today. I'm finna sit back in the sun. I'm like halfway behind this tree and it ain't hitting like that. I need that bitch to hit my ass. Like smack me, bro. I about to get in the sun a little bit more, y'all, before I go out, before I do my things for the day. But I'm off. Peace, love. No. Peace, love. Bro, I keep fucking this shit up every goddamn time, bro. Nope. Peace and love. Always. Y'all take care. This shit always does this.